What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here, and this week's episode is about Electrode Prime. Electrode Prime is a stage 1 Pokemon from the Kanto region. It only has an HP of 90 and it has a weak attack. But the thing that makes this card playable is its Pokepower. It's called Energy Might and it states, once during your turn, before you attack, you may use this power. If you do, Electrode Prime is knocked out. Now you may think, why in the world is that good? Well, it's because when you do that, you may look at the top 7 cards from your deck and choose as many energy cards as you like and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like and discard the other cards. This is actually very good in my opinion. You could use cards like Research Record and Revive to use this power at its full potential. So first you use Research Record to rearrange some cards from the top of your deck. Then you're sure you're about to draw some energy cards, and after that you use Electrode Prime's Pokepower to give some nice energy cards to your Pokemon. And if you might have discarded a really important basic Pokemon, you could always bring him back with Revive, and on the same turn as well, so that's pretty good. Now for giving the energies you drew, I suggest putting in Pokemon like Lanturn Prime and Magnezone Prime, just because those Pokemon work on how many energies your Pokemon have, and they're also lightning Pokemon, so it's simple to have the necessary energies. Let's look at Lanturn Prime. Lanturn Prime is a great Prime card. It's a stage 1 with an HP of 110, and its Pokepower is also pretty nice. It lets you change your type to a water type once during your turn, which can work to your advantage if you're up against your weakness, fighting Pokemon. You can change to a water type and deal a super effective attack to some of the rock or ground Pokemon. Now to his attack. It's called Powerful Spark and it deals 40 damage plus 10 more for each energy attached to all of your Pokemon, which can make this card a really big problem for your opponent if you just use Electrode Prime's Pokepower to set this card up. Up next is Magnezone Prime. Magnezone Prime is a great card all around. It has an awesome HP of 140 and it's also a draw card due to its Pokepower. It states, once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. This is great after you used Electrode Prime's Pokepower to get a nice fresh hand, and his attack is also really great. It deals 50 damage times the number of energy cards attached to your Pokemon you're willing to put in the Lost Zone. So basically you can attach many energies using Electrode Prime's Pokepower and then deal some really heavy damage using Magnezone's Lost Burn. For example, if you put 4 energy cards attached to your Pokemon in the Lost Zone, you can deal damage for 200, and no active Pokemon of your opponent will be standing after that. The only downside to Magnezone is its big retreat cost, but a couple of switches in your deck could get rid of that problem. And you could also put in a Zekrom or 2 just in case you need to stall a bit. Now another great thing I came up with when I saw Electrode Prime's Pokepower is this. So if you use the Pokepower really early in the game, your opponent can take a prize card. So you have more prize cards left than your opponent, which lets you use these cards incredibly fast. Black Belt and Twins. Black Belt lets you deal 40 extra damage if you have more prize cards left than your opponent. And Twins let you search your deck for any 2 cards for the same condition, so that really comes in handy. And lastly, you should put in at least 2 Yanmegas to cover for your fighting weakness, cause he doesn't need any energies to attack and it has a resistance to fighting. I know Lanturn could take down a couple of fighting Pokemon, but not all fighting Pokemon have a weakness to water. And that's it for this electric episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it and feel free to post your thoughts, questions and suggestions in the comment section as always. This was ZapdosTCG. Thanks for watching, till next time.